Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise this morning to ask a question under my name to the Minister for Education, Heritage and Arts. Can the Minister inform the House on what's the update on the establishment of the 7 campuses of Technical College of Fiji? Thank you, Madam.
Thank you. I give the floor to the Honourable Minister for Education, Heritage and Arts.
Madam Speaker, I want to thank the Honourable Balminder Singh for asking this question. Madam Speaker, as you know, currently we have got 3 campuses in operation of the Technical College. The first one is in Neni, the Dr. Sokot Ali Sahib campus. The other one is at Nambua Sanatan campus, and in Suba, and in Lambasa, the Vanwalevu Arya campus. As the Prime Minister promised and announced that we will have 7 other colleges, campuses, to ensure that the campuses are accessible to people outside mainstream urban areas. These 3 areas. We have got plans to start rolling 7 other campuses in January. These are as follows, Madam Speaker. What we are looking at is converting infrastructure which now no longer serves the original need when it was established then, particularly schools. For example, we're looking at converting schools into technical college if the school has got a very low student number, as well as there's another school within at least 5-kilometer of proximity. To this effect, we are happy to announce that we're looking at the Nawada Primary School to be converted to technical college, subject to all of this being approved by Cabinet in Bua. So that will cater for students in Bua area. We have got approval from the landowners who own the Nawada land that the primary school is. At the moment, they're trying to get the lease renewed. Madam Speaker, we also have got approval from the management of Navalevu Primary School in Wainikoro to convert the particular primary school into a technical college, so that will serve the Wainikoro area. The students in the Navalevu Primary School, approximately 60 students, will be moved to Nandongo Secondary School. The vacated vocational will be converted into a primary school, and therefore that particular the students will travel there, which is about 2 kilometers away from Nawada Primary School. Madam Speaker, we have got written approval from the Nandronga Novosa Council to convert the Nandronga Novosa District High School into a technical college. So that's in progress, and as soon as they examine the MOU, that will go to Cabinet. Madam Speaker, we are now, talks are underway to look at a primary school in the Latoka area to cover the Latoka area. We wouldn't want to name the school because that's, at the moment we haven't got the green light for that. So Latoka is also, will have a campus there. Madam Speaker, similarly, we've got talks are underway for school infrastructure beside a school in Reki Reki to establish a campus of technical college there in Reki Reki to cover population in that particular area. Madam Speaker, we have got written approval from management of Nasori High School for it to be converted into a technical college campus. Madam Speaker, we are at the moment talking to management of a primary school in Tabua to convert into a technical college. That primary school has got another primary school within 500 meters away from the particular primary school. Both the schools, because of rural to urban migration, have student numbers much less than 100. So that particular school would be targeted to have a campus. Madam Speaker, that adds up to the 7 technical college campuses that we intend to start in January next year. Thank you.
Thank you. Supplementary question, the Honourable Nico Noeta.
Madam Speaker, in my view, this is a sign of inefficiency. And the Honourable Minister has a big explanation to the public to explain why he has not thought this out at the beginning when they formed FNU. Because by forming FNU, you deny all these students their polytechnics.
Can we have the question?
So explain to us, why are you thinking about this only now and not before or when FNU started, when you deny all these people the polytechnics?
Thank you, Honourable Minister.
It's a sign of inefficiency.
Madam Speaker, I don't know what the
Order.
honourable member is saying.
Please, you're using disorderly language in this House. Please refrain from using them.
Madam Speaker, here we're dealing with technical skill-based training, a one-year training, to students who have dropped out of school or who want to have a pathway, skill pathway after year 10.
Then I'm not taking over my FNU.
No, Madam Speaker, this is the problem. Madam Speaker, this is the problem. They don't have information. FNU, Madam Speaker, FNU doesn't offer certificate 2-level studies. Honourable member doesn't have full information. This is the standard problem on the other side.
Excuse me, who's
no, they
answering the
don't.
question? The Honourable Minister? or the-
FNTC, Madam Speaker, offers FNTC, NTPC. NTPC, there's no FNTC in this country. Madam Speaker, outdated information.
Please,
NTPC.
Honourable Nico Noikula, allow the Honourable Minister to answer the question.
Madam Speaker, there's no FNTC in this country, outdated information. We've got NTPC, National Center for Training and Productivity, offered out of FNU. They don't offer Certificate 2 in trade programs. They offer short courses for in-service. Madam Speaker, that's the mandate, and that's the brief of NTPC. Thank you.
Thank you. I now give the floor to the Honourable Balmendra Singh.
Thank you, Madam. My supplementary question to the Minister. How are the current 3 campuses doing, and are you running any short courses at these 3 campuses? Thank you, Madam.
Thank you, Honourable Minister.
Madam Speaker, thanks to the Honourable Singh for asking this question. Madam Speaker, in trimester 1, we had in Suva 62 students who were enrolled in trimester 1 for the award program, certificate 2 in various programs, cookery, pastry, automotive, etc. Nandi 377, Lambasa 275, a total of 740 students who went through trimester 1, and now they're on the attachment. Madam Speaker, next lot of students were enrolled in trimester 2 on campus. With regard to short courses, Madam Speaker, out of these 3 campuses, in Nandi we had 4 programs, 93 students completed, 7 programs, short courses are in progress. With respect to Suva, 12 short courses were offered, 284 students completed, 9 programs are in progress, 208 students are doing these short courses. Madam Speaker, when we talk about the short courses, I'm referring to short courses like tile laying, bricklaying, painting. These are the short courses they've identified that are in need for the industry, and therefore within 2 weeks' time, 3 weeks' time, we'd be able to get them out into the field to pick up the gaps in the industry. Thank you.
Thank you. I now give the floor to the Honourable Mikhail Leweri.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'd like to thank the Honourable Minister for Education for his so-called reforms. What I would like to ask the Honourable Minister, definitely these technical colleges are located in urban centres. And what will happen to the students who are going to travel to attend these centres? Where will they stay?
Thank you, Honourable
Thank you, Madam
Minister.
Speaker.
Thank you.
Bua, Navadama Primary is not an urban centre. Madam Speaker, Navolevu and Daku, Wanikoro is not an urban centre. I'll answer the other question. Madam Speaker, there are other, like Tangi Tabua, it's not urban area. Now, Madam Speaker, the two things we're looking at, one is, with respect to transportation, at the moment, all the students enrolled in technical colleges are eligible to get bus fare voucher, travel to technical college. With respect to students outside out these areas, let's say in islands, etc., we're looking at constructing accommodation facilities next year to deal with students who are way outside this, they could stay in there. Thank you.
Thank you. Since we are moving outside of the question asked, and that is just the update on the establishment of the 7 campuses, in my opinion, the question has been adequately answered. However, since we have the Honourable Leader of Opposition, being a senior member that is standing up to ask a supplementary question, I will give the Honourable Leader of Opposition to ask the last supplementary question.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. And I thank the Minister for Education for his responses. My question is, how much consultation is taking place on the ground with students and teachers who will be very much affected by these changes in the ministerial program, in terms of the concerns that we have coming to the office and on our visits to the constituencies, in that they really do not have much information before the announcements were made for these technical colleges as to what is going to be the future for them in terms of the programs that are already being addressed in the schools, and what is the future in terms of the students especially and the parents.
Thank you, Honourable Minister for Education.
Speaker, if I got the correct question correctly from the Honourable Leader of Opposition, with respect to the teachers, I believe she's talking about the teachers who are engaged in vocational teaching. They are absorbed in the technical colleges. So whenever we are closing a vocational teaching in a particular school, because there is a technical college now, they shift to the technical college. With respect to students, we are going through, we're looking at having an open day soon. And we're looking at, once we have finalized the venue of the 7 technical college campuses, then it'll be better to have the open day. But in the interim, we're using radio, talkback shows, as well as advertisements in papers to inform students about the programs that are offered at different campuses, the 3 campuses, as well as short courses that are offered. So, if I got your question correctly, how are we informing the students about the choice with regard to the parents? We're going through talkback shows. Our staff have gone on radio, talkback shows, to inform them about Madam Speaker, those information will come later on as we establish.
Thank you. Thank you very much, honourable members.